Key numbers from Minnesota's 64-61 win over UCLA. 92.3%. When free throws have often been the downfall of the Gophers this season, that has been far from the case the last two games. After numerous clutch free throws came in handy on Saturday against USC, the Gophers were near perfect on Tuesday, going 12 of 13 from the free throw line, a 92.3% shooting percentage. Now, it helps when your best free throw shooter, Dawson Gracia, gets sent to the line for 12 total attempts, sinking 11. 47.4%. Inversely, it was a terrible night for UCLA from the free throw line, going just 9 for 19 in the game, a 47.4% shooting percentage. In the second half, the Bruins were especially poor, making just 5 of 15 attempts and missing their last 4 free throws in the final 90 seconds, including a pair with under 20 seconds to play. 27 is how many points Dawson Garcia had in the second half alone. The senior big man was otherworldly on Tuesday night in the second half, making 7 of 10 attempts and 11 free throws. He also at one point had 13 straight points for the Gophers in the win. His scoring output in the second half also notably matched UCLA's total as a team for the final 20 minutes. 0-26. It took everything Minnesota had on Tuesday night to pick up the victory, and it was a full wire-to-wire effort as well. Despite their strong second-half performance, Minnesota didn't take the lead for the first time in the game until just over 60 seconds were remaining in the contest. The Gophers would ultimately lead for just a mere 26 seconds in the game to UCLA's 37-41. 19. Minnesota was the more physical team in the second half on Tuesday with 19 total rebounds to UCLA's 12. The Gophers won both the defensive, 15-9, and offensive, 4-3, rebound battles in the process. The Gophers also outscored UCLA 14-12 in the paint in the second half. 17. The Gophers found themselves trailing on Tuesday night by as many as 17 points. It's the second straight game in which the Gophers were able to cut down an opponent's double-digit lead after erasing a 14-point deficit on Saturday against USC. 7. The Gophers were able to keep UCLA's number 2 scorer this season, Eric Djelé, extremely quiet in the game. The sophomore forward was 3 of 10 in the game from the field, including 1 of 5 from deep, while missing both of his free throw attempts. 3. Despite Dawson Garcia having legitimately half of Minnesota's points by himself on Tuesday, the Gophers did have 3 scorers finish with double-digit scoring efforts. Mike Mitchell Jr. finished the game with 14 points, while Lucy Patterson had 11 points. The Minnesota Golden Gophers picked up an improbable victory on Tuesday night at Pauley Pavilion, defeating the UCLA Bruins 64-61. It was only the Bruins' second home loss of the season, while the Gophers have now won 3 of their first games. Below, Gophers Nation takes a look at the key stats and numbers from Saturday's win for the Gophers.